Welcome back everyone, it is good to be back, and we're back with a quick review in Microsoft Flight Simulator of the Beechcraft Model 17 Staggerwing aircraft, which has been recreated by Coronado for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's start with some history on the aircraft and how it came to be. At the height of the Great Depression, aircraft executive Walter H. Beech and aeroplane designer Ted A. Wells joined forces to collaborate on a project to produce a large, powerful and fast cabin biplane built specifically for the business executive. The Beechcraft Model 17, popularly known as the Staggerwing, was first flown in November 4, 1932. During its heyday, it was used as an executive business aircraft, much as a private jet is used today, and its primary competition were the Waco Custom Cabin and the Waco Standard Cabin series of biplanes. The Model 17 unusual negative stagger wing configuration, the upper wing staggered behind the lower, and unique shape maximised pilot visibility and was intended to reduce interference drag between the wings, although it was later found to have negligible effect. The fabric-covered fuselage was faired with wood formers and stringers over a welded steel tube frame. Construction was complex and took many man-hours to complete. The Staggerwing's retractable conventional landing gear, uncommon at that time, combined with careful streamlining, lightweight and powerful radial engine, helped to perform well. In the mid-1930s, Beech undertook a major redesign of the aircraft to recreate the Model D-17 Staggerwing. The D-17 featured a lengthened fuselage that improved the aircraft's handling characteristics by increasing the control leverage, and the ailerons were relocated to the upper wings, eliminating interference with the flaps. Brakes were improved with foot-operated brakes linked to the rudder pedals. The Staggerwing's speed made it popular with the 1930s air races. An early version of the Model 17 won the 1933 Texaco Trophy race. In 1935, a British diplomat, Captain H. L. Farquhar, successfully flew around the world in the Model B-17R, travelling 21,432 miles, or 34,331 kilometres, from New York to London, by way of Siberia, Southeast Asia, the Middle East, North Africa and back to Europe. In 1970, due to a dispute with the T6 racing class, the Reno National Air Racers invited 5 Staggerwings to perform a demonstration race. 2 G models and 2 D-17 models raced. The race was flawless, but protests in T6 races prevented the class from future competition, with allegations of safety issues. As mentioned earlier, the Model 17 served business executives at first, but then met a variety of civilian aviation needs and military applications during the Spanish Civil War and World War II. After the war's end, Beech immediately converted its manufacturing capabilities back to civil aircraft production, making one final version of the Staggerwing, the Model G17S. Beechcraft sold the 785th and final Staggerwing in 1948, and it was delivered in 1949. The Staggerwing was replaced on the production line with the V-tailed Beechcraft Bonanza, which soon replaced the Staggerwing at a third of the cost and a similar speed. We have flown the V-tailed Bonanza on the sim before, and I have reviewed it, so go check that video out. So that's some history on the amazing aircraft that we are flying here today. So here are some more details about the aircraft we're actually flying in the sim today. The Model 17 features a cockpit sleekly blended with the fuselage between its 2 wings, a standard undercarriage and a traditional tail unit. It measures 26 feet 10 inches in length, has a wingspan of 32 feet and has seating for up to 4 including the pilot. It is powered by a single Pratt & Whitney R985AN1 9-cylinder Wasp Junior radial engine that produces up to 450 horsepower. The Model 17 boasts a top speed of 240 miles per hour, cruises at 210 miles per hour and has a range of 670 miles. The aircraft climbs at an impressive 1,500 feet per minute and reaches a service ceiling of 25,000 feet above sea level. Beloved by pilots, the Beechcraft Model 17 is unique in its looks and its bold performance. With power to spare, aviators can roar to the new heights above the clouds or take a leisurely cruise over the countryside. The Beechcraft Model 17 Staggerwing in the sim features steam gauges in the authentic cockpit and available in 9 classic liveries. This is an absolutely beautiful recreated aircraft for the sim, and as you can see within this short review, it has a classic character to it. It handles well and is well suited to the novice sim pilot to the more advanced sim pilot. Take this beautifully recreated, prestigious aircraft around your favourite locations around the world, a true Cadillac of the skies and a great way to experience the golden era of aviation. Let's take the aircraft for a test flight. From the start of the video you can already see the amazing detail put into the aircraft externally, with the super high resolution textures for the radial engine, landing gear and general construction of the aircraft looks absolutely stunning. Not to mention the sounds of the aircraft, which are also recreated with great detail. When you head inside you can see absolutely prestigious interior with leather and wood grain interiors and fabric ceiling. The instrument panel, though basic, is fully functional and all you need on those flights above or below the clouds. I found takeoffs very stable even though I personally struggle with tailwheel aircraft. Throughout the flight you will notice the aircraft is super stable and very easily to trim up. Most of the footage shown is of the aircraft trimmed up and left to fly itself as I take those external shots. The speed of the aircraft is well placed to allow you to still experience the sights as you fly to your destinations, even if they are a little far away. When setting up for landing, I found again the aircraft handled super well and is very well set up for a novice sim pilot to become accustomed to quite easily. Overall, for the value, I would highly recommend all fans of prop-driven aircrafts to pick this one up. The Beechcraft Model 17 Staggerwing has been meticulously recreated by Coronado for Microsoft Flight Simulator. It is available today on the Microsoft Flight Simulator in Simmarket. Thanks again everybody for joining me on this review of the Beechcraft Model 17 Staggerwing. Absolutely amazing aircraft to fly. As mentioned earlier in the video, I highly recommend everybody go pick this one up. Definitely if you're a fan of prop driven aircraft, it is a must to add to your collection. I jumped on it as soon as I saw it, and I am absolutely having a ball with it. If you've enjoyed the review, please smash that like and subscribe button. Much more of reviews and Flight Simulator to come. Thanks again, and I'll see you all on the other side.